Agriculture is the backbone of the Indian economy, providing livelihood to almost 70% of the population. With the fast increasing demand for food grains, it has become inevitable to scientifically manage this limited resource of land. With the availability of high-resolution satellite data, the farming in India now sees a radical change. Some of the advanced scientific organizations, like the National Remote Sensing Agency and the ICRISAT in Hyderabad, are relentlessly working in this direction. Precision farming is based on a very logical hypothesis that there is a considerable variation in soil fertility and crop conditions within a single farm. One patch of soil may be more fertile compared to the next patch in the same farm. Accordingly, the farm inputs should also vary from patch to patch of the soil. Today, the average farmer of India overlooks these intra-field variations and applies the farm inputs on a blanket basis, uniformly throughout his farm. There is yet another concern to be addressed. During the crop growth period, the pesticide application and irrigation requirements also vary from patch to patch of the soil. This too is overlooked by the farmers, and they resort to a blanket application. If not dealt properly, it may result in an enormous wastage of farm inputs like fertilizers, pesticides, seeds, water, etc., ultimately to an overall high cost of cultivation. This also raises an apprehension to ecological problems. Satellite remote sensing provides a helping hand to improve the situation. The high-resolution satellite image of a particular farm provides information about the within-farm variability of soil and crop, especially during the crop growth period. Satellites like ResourceSat-1, Cartosat, Econos, and QuickBird provide high-resolution images. Parallelly, samples of the soil are drawn from that field and are analyzed in the laboratories. The field-wise information thus collected is properly organized, evaluated, and interpreted scientifically and rushed to the users. Now the farmers and the farming community knows the exact amount of the inputs to be applied and the patches where they need to be applied. The blind blanket application can now be stopped and only the needy areas can be dealt with. This results in maximum crop performance, minimum ecological problems, better farm management, and surely an enhanced profit. The GPS satellites can offer a lot in this endeavor. Let's make a journey to the future. This is Somabhai Patel, an enthusiastic farmer in a small village of Gujarat. What you are going to see will radically improve the concept precision farming in India. Soma Bhai is going to make a leap in future. Soma Bhai has aboard a satellite tractor, which is doing Soma Bhai's job of applying farm inputs. Happy Soma Bhai gives only few commands to his tractor top computer, which does rest for him. The tractor top computer has some pre-fed information, like map of his farm taken by the satellite, details about the quality of his farm soil and the crop conditions. The tractor is linked with GPS satellites which keep tracking the tractor's movement. The information on exact location of the tractor is communicated to the tractor's dispenser for vending the exact dose of the farm inputs. All this is done in real time. Amazing, isn't it? This could be the scene in our farms some 10 years from now. In India, where the land holding capacity of an average farmer is too low and cost of such sophisticated equipment is too high, the scientists cannot overlook this fact while they are exploring the scope of harnessing the benefits of the precision farming, which will benefit thousands of such Soma Bhais across India.